Diontae Johnson has officially showed up to OTAs. Great news, we got our Pro Bowl receiver back in the building. I'm glad it's cleared up that Diontae has returned, but the mystery's still out on one of Diontae's cryptic tweets. He tweets, "I ain't say none. LOL." Most people took this quote and ran with it, assuming that he was talking about his contract situation or something to do with the Steelers. But in reality, it could have meant anything. Was it his football situation? Or how about gas prices? Did maybe someone ask him a question about what the difference is between cat food and dog food? Or how about referencing the new Obi-Wan Kenobi series? Maybe he just really didn't have an opinion on it. But by the way, it is a must-watch. I do have an opinion. Check it out. Or maybe he was talking about or not talking about the NBA Finals. Who's going to win it? Maybe his prediction isn't out yet. But that's what I want to know. What reporter is going to have the balls to ask Diontae Johnson what he said nothing about? If Big Deke News was down at the facility, we would have an answer. Speaking of receivers, Chase Claypool in a recent interview talked about some of his struggles from last year and going forward how he can be a better leader. On his struggles in 2021, a lot of the 50-50 balls, I wouldn't stay on my feet. I have to stay on my feet. I've got to get a little more yards after catch, and I can't be dropping no passes. This is good to hear because it was one of those things that was brought up vaguely in the middle of the season where we're like, does Chase Claypool actually fall when he tries to catch the ball? And then you're like, I haven't really noticed it, but you might be right. It's something I'll pay attention going forward. And as things progress, you could kind of see that was the case. So I do think it was good that he at least noticed that. But let's not act like some of these 50-50 catches were all bad. Don't forget some of these too.
Throw, pass to Claypool. Here's one aired out for Claypool. And contact and a flag.
And then here's Claypool talking about taking on more of a leadership role. Yeah, I think it's the first time on the Steelers where I felt like my voice is like being actively heard. And I'm taking that seriously, so I'm trying to help the young guys because I was there last year and 2 years ago. People spin it like I don't care, but I do care. I do work my ass off every day, and I'll keep doing that until I'm the best receiver in the league. Like, how can you be mad at what Claypool's saying here? It's good shit. I mean, let's just hope it pans out on the field. And lastly, let's discuss the fan-controlled football league. Never thought we would get to this point on Big Deke News, but the Steeler connections run deep. First, we had Michael Vick thinking about doing it, and then he came to his senses and eventually backed out. Thank God. But most recently, former Steeler wide receiver Martavis Bryant has joined the league. He is a member of the FCS Beast. To me, though, it's like, how does this work? Is this just one and done for Martavis? Does he actually sign a contract? Could players be traded? And why has T.O. only played in one game? So, I really don't know what the deal is with this league, what the commitment level is for some of these celebrity or more high-profile players. Either way, I'm not watching it because even I tried to find the highlights of Martavis Bryant on YouTube. You can't find anything. There's a couple on Twitter. But once I heard he was in it, I think this was a couple days ago, it still really didn't pique my interest. I thought maybe it would when we talked about the podcast, but no, I could care less. But Martavis wasn't the only former Steeler or current Steeler in attendance. We had the greatest receiver in team history there, AB, and he was chatting it up than none other than current Steeler running back and Pro Bowl running back Najee Harris. Now, don't jump to conclusions here. Oh no, Najee, get away from AB. He's a bad influence. Because actually, AB offered words of encouragement to Najee. You can hear AB tell Najee, you're a good player, but I also do think when the video clipped out, he also said to Najee, when you're on McKnight Road, make sure you don't go over triple digits. Can get dangerous out there. So yeah, I think AB is all about spreading positivity and all about sharing wisdom. But this meetup isn't just all rainbow and sunshines for everyone. There is a person that should be concerned, and that is Najee's agent. Because AB's been pushing that Donda sports representation, and as of late, one superstar has been very impressed with what they have to offer. That's right, Aaron Donald over this last weekend has signed with Donda Sports. So if AD can sign with this up-and-coming agency, what makes it out of the realm that Najee Harris won't either? And Najee's kind of got the style to match it too. This is very Donda-esque or Kanye-esque, where he has the left sleeve completely dangling because his arm is tucked into the hoodie. That's some high-end fashion shit right there. But if this deal between Najee and Donda Sports does happen, we know a music collab is coming next. AB knows music and talent when he hears it. And don't forget, this took place after the Monday Night Football game from last season.
Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. All right, I'm out. All right.
I can already hear it now. I got a whole lot of money for Christmas. Feliz Navidad. I'm booming in all of my business. Not bad. Actually, your boy might need to get featured on this AB Deke collab. That's it for Big Deke News. Let me know what you guys think of a potential AB Deke collab, but also any of your opinions on the other topics I talked about on this edition of Big Deke News. That's it. Stay chillin'. Hope you enjoyed. Peace.